they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Last year, the Pelicans, Greg, pushed their way into the postseason. It was a neck-and-neck battle for that number 8 spot, as you recall, with the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And how about the excitement down the stretch? They were able to edge out the Thunder and Russell Westbrook on that just point binge down the stretch there. And what a final day that was. A big, huge win over the Spurs let them get into the postseason for the first time under the Pelican line.
Can't cash in from the high post. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Puts up the baby hook. And Bosh gets it to go on the assist by Wade. 9 points for Chris Bosh.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim. Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
To the inside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 5 assists in the game.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And some changes here for the Heat. Winslow's checked in for Whiteside. Richardson comes in for Green. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade.
And with the way the Warriors went on a rampage last year, you knew that Alvin Gentry would be in demand. Was the architect behind the Warriors' offense, is one of the best offensive minds in our league.
Now here's Dragic, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Clock at 6. Dragic with it. Evans picks him up.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Now with Gentry, his offensive prowess can't be understated, Greg. His peers joke and say he can draw up an open look for a corpse. I don't know about that, Clark, but we know he's talented. He's got a great offensive mind.
And you know that's right. And with this Pelicans team, he has plenty of firepower to work with, too.
Oh, he does. You're right. A lot's been made of the Heat fans in the past for walking out during the finals game where they looked to be out of it. But credit, the Miami Heat fans, Greg, with last year sticking with this team.
Yeah, and in all fairness, I would have walked out as well because I thought it was over. But with LeBron out of town, a lot of Heat fans could have jumped off the bandwagon. But you know what? They stayed with it. So although the weather is fair, the fans are not.
Oh, well said. Now here's Gordon after the miss by Luol Deng. And the jam by Ajinça.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Bosh kicks to Richardson. Feeds it to Winslow. Good ball movement here by the Heat. The Heat need to get a shot off. There's Dragic with the 3. Pelicans trail by 3. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
A different look for Miami. Stoudemire's checked in for Bosh. Johnson comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Gerald Green in for Goran Dragic. Omer Asik, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Richardson dishes to Green. He feeds it to Stoudemire. Pelicans pull it in.
And, you know, for the Heat, despite the struggles, they still sold out every game here last season. They were among the top teams in the league in total attendance.
And Green slams it in.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Winslow, the pass to Johnson. Winslow's shot is off.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Takes the three. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Evans.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
The dish now to Richardson. A three-pointer off the mark. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. It's the Heat. They lead by 2. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And Miami shooting well, 50% from the floor. Staying out there with Johnson. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Gerald Green. And it's Whiteside in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Outside Dang. 6 to shoot. Johnson, that's for 2. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Here's Davis to tie it up. And Anderson kicks to Davis. He nails it, and we're tied up. Davis has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Pelicans.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Wade up top, guarded by Holiday. From deep, Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 6 assists in the game. Pelicans trail by 3. Holiday dishes to Anderson. Johnson against Gordon. Wade on the wing. Back to Whiteside. Dang for 3. And the Heat, another 3. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Miami.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Pass to Whiteside. Johnson outside. Johnson missing again.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Yeah, you can see they've gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry had to say to the team. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Chris Bosh is checked in for the Heat.
Even though it went down, I don't think that's the kind of look they should be settling for.
And it's Dang in the corner. Wade outside. The pass to Whiteside. Cole with the rebound.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
Yeah, they've had their chances, and they're playing with passion. They've just got to tighten up on the execution.
Pondexter from outside. And the shot is good. And now just a 1-point Heat lead.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Whiteside kicks to Wade. Whiteside with it. Cunningham's there. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 8 points now in the game for Hassan Whiteside.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Now here's Wade. Guarded closely. Whiteside a screen. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 2. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Green. New Orleans making some changes here. There's 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Eric Gordon. To take the lead. Good. Miami trailing. And here's Wade. Bosch hits the pick for Wade. And Bosch now top of the key. Money!
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
And it's Gordon missing.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the jam by Ajinça.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Greg, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
And there's the feed to Whiteside. Just 5 on the clock. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Tipped away. Evans goes in. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management's crucial at this time of the game.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its